Friends, welcome back to Daily Movie Recaps. A new movie recapped every single day. Today, we will recap a Canadian drama film, Incendies, released in 2010. Spoilers up ahead, so watch out. Enjoy the recap. The movie begins in an orphanage room, where some men are using an electric trimmer to cut the hair of the boys. One of the boys has a tattoo of 3 dots on his foot. Then we move to a lawyer's office in Canada, where a man named Jeanne Lebel searches for a file and finds Nawal Marwan's file. From the file, he takes up 2 envelopes and gives them to a twin brother and sister, Simon Marwan and Jeanne Marwan. The envelope contains the will Nawal wrote for her kids, Simon and Jeanne. According to the will, the children can share Nawal's assets, money, and furniture. The will continues by saying Nawal wants her to be buried naked, without any coffin or tombstone. The kids don't understand the purpose or meaning of that. Nawal has failed to keep her promise while alive, and according to her, those who fail to keep a promise don't deserve a proper burial. Lebel then hands over the envelope to Jeanne for her father, whom she has to find, and give the letter. Simon also gets an envelope containing a letter for their brother, and he has to find his brother by himself. Jeanne takes it, but Simon hesitates to take it. Nawal's promise will be kept only if the letter reaches their respective recipient, and once that happens, the children can put a tombstone at her grave. Jeanne is confused seeing the will, because she never knew they had a brother. Later Jeanne gives Jeanne another envelope, in which there is a passport and a crucifix. Outside, Simon tells Jeanne to forget everything about the will, and he promises her that he will find a way to bury their mother properly. But Jeanne is distracted by the information she just read, because she knows her mother never writes something, because she is crazy. She hence decides to fulfill her mother's wish. Without knowing where to start, Jeanne talks to her professor about this, and he gives her a contact in a place called Daresh, where Nawal studied French. Later that night, Jeanne goes through Nawal's belongings, hoping she would find something useful in her journey. She finds a picture of a young Nawal, standing in front of a wall, with some Arabic writing on it. Then we see Jeanne swimming in a pool, and she notices Nawal sitting on the side bench. Jeanne approaches her, and asks what is wrong, but Nawal doesn't answer. Meanwhile, Simon reaches the hospital and finds Nawal. The doctor asks whether she is having a memory loss, to which Jeanne says no. Later the doctor leaves, and Simon and Jeanne are sitting next to Nawal, who's in the bed thinking about her past. Then, the film takes us back to the past of Nawal, where she is leaving the village with her boyfriend, Wahab. But, before they make it out of the village, Nawal's brothers catch them, and kill Wahab. When one of her brothers is about to pull the trigger on Nawal, their grandmother appears, and stops him. Later, she is taken back to the house, and their Nawal reveals to the grandmother that she is pregnant. They keep the pregnancy secret, in order to save everyone from the shame it brings. The grandmother agrees to Nawal's request to give birth, but under one condition, that the kid has to be given to an orphanage, and Nawal has to go to Daresh. Upon the baby's birth, the grandmother tattoos the infant's heel, and they give the baby boy away. Before giving the boy away, Nawal promises that she will find him one day. After that, Nawal follows her grandmother's condition to study in Daresh. Moving to the present, Jeanne arrives at Daresh, and finds the contact her professor gave her. But when the contact appears to be not helpful, Jeanne goes to the office, and inquires about Nawal. The receptionist recognizes Nawal, but informs Jeanne that she wasn't born when Nawal was in the university. The receptionist also directs her to a man called Naushad. He identifies the wall and writings on it, as a prison in the south. Then we return back to Nawal's past, where she is working at the university newspaper, and she is also fighting for the Muslim community. One day, when she was speaking to her friends, Nawal heard a noise and looked outside, seeing that the nationalists had closed the university campus. Nawal listens to the news on the radio about the war, while the gunshots are echoing in the distance. Nawal's uncles suggest everyone move to the mountains, until the chaos in the city comes down. But Nawal decides she is not leaving the city without finding her son. We then come back to the present. Jeanne is going to the prison in the south. She reaches her mother's childhood home. Jeanne then calls Simon, and tells him that she wishes that he was there to see it. Jeanne meets with the women of Nawal's family. At first, they are hospitable and respectful. But when Jeanne tells them whom she is looking for, the mood changes, and they start speaking disrespectfully. They hate Nawal, and tell Jeanne that Nawal brought shame to the Marwan family. We again go back to Nawal's past. War has preceded her arrival, as she discovers her son's orphanage has been destroyed. She then pretends to be a Muslim to board a bus with other Muslims, fleeing to get to the camp where her son has been moved. On the way to the camp, her bus is attacked by armed Christians. She and a Muslim woman and her daughter survive, only to have the bus covered in gas, to be burnt. Nawal escapes by showing her cross. But the Christians kill the woman and daughter. Nawal then meets a masked fighter, and tells him she is looking for her son. Soon Nawal joins a radical organization, and there she is tasked as a French tutor for the son of a prominent Christian leader, and later assassinates the leader. After a few days as a tutor, she receives the instruction from the organization to kill the leader, which she does with the help of a gun. Nawal is captured, and later sent to prison for 15 years, where she is tortured, and kept in a tiny cell. Back in the present, Jeanne reaches the abandoned prison in the south. The tour guide shows her around, and tells her the history of the prison. From there she goes, and meets a prison guard, who is now a janitor at a school. The guard identifies Nawal as the woman who sings, because she used to sing songs during her time in prison. The guard then tells Jeanne about the torture guy, Abu, whom they sent to break her spirit, and stop her from singing. He raped her repeatedly, and at the end, she stopped singing. Everybody thought that they broke Nawal's spirit, until Jeanne tells him that she didn't break. Instead, she stopped singing because she wants to save her strength for the baby inside her. Jeanne comes outside emotionally, and calls Simon telling him everything that happened to Nawal, and begs him to come to Daresh. Back in the past, Nawal is in her cell, checking her protruding belly. When the time comes, Nawal is taken to the delivery room. There she gives birth to a child, and the nurse who conducted the delivery takes the baby with her, and returns them to Nawal, after her release. In the present, Simon reaches Daresh with Lebel, and another lawyer, Madad, to help them in their search. With the address Jeanne has, the four of them meet the nurse who helped her mother during the delivery in prison. When they tell her about Nawal, the nurse starts crying, and tells them Nawal gave birth to twins in the prison. Jeanne and Simon are shocked by hearing the news, because they thought it was their brother who was born at the prison, and they didn't know it was them. A local notary identifies the name of their lost half-brother as Nihad of May. They trace the warlord who conducted the revenge attack, and destroyed the orphanage. Simon learns that the warlord had spared the children, and took them in, and trained them to fight alongside him. After meeting the warlord, he tells Simon the story of Nihad. After they took Nihad, he became a sniper and started searching for his mother. He becomes crazed with war, but is refused the chance to become a martyr by the warlord. He then returns to Daresh as a sniper, and is eventually captured by the enemy. They turn Nihad to their side, and train him to be a prison torturer, and send him to the prison where Simon's mother was held. The warlord also reveals that Nihad adopted the name, Abu Tariq. Back in the hotel, Simon is sad. Jeanne asks him, what his problem is. He tells her everything the warlord told him. Jeanne is shocked to hear the news that their father is none other than their half-brother. Meanwhile in the past, after many years of living in Canada, while swimming in a pool, Nawal spots a man with a tattooed heel. Considering that's her son, Nawal approaches him, but he doesn't recognize her. After seeing his face, Nawal remembers him as the person who raped her many times in the prison. Knowing the truth, the one who raped her is her own son, she breaks into tears. Nawal suffers a stroke from the shock, and eventually dies, giving instructions to her employer, a notary, about the letters and instructions for her children. In the present, Jeanne and Simon find Abu, and deliver both the letters from their mother, one for the father and one for the son. The twins fulfill the wish of their mother, and are now allowed to leave an engraved headstone at her grave. Her first son, Nihad, having read the letters, realizes what he had done to his own mother, and visits her grave. Please leave a like, or comment, to let us know, which movie you would like to watch next. And don't forget to subscribe, and turn on your notifications. This way you'll never miss any movie recap again. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. Watching.